Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Indy says good morning. Can y'all see her? I call her a pollinator Indy because my sister Kimmy has Kimmy's dog, Indy. I'm Indy's aunt. But anyway, I call her a little pollinator Indy because she just travels through all the plants and stuff like that. She just walks right through them, and then after she smells so good. Uh, but anyway, that's why I call her Pollinator Indy, because she just walks through all these things. Kimmy lets her. She never gets mad at her for doing that. So she walks all through here. Look how pretty all this is, right? So this has been my staycation. Long time no chat. There's my studio. So for the most part, I have this to look at. Of course, it's kind of like an open area too. So for the most part, not an issue, but sometimes an issue. But anyway, there's little bees. Yeah, if y'all have seen my Instagram, I've been posting all these little bugs and stuff. Bugs are very important for our ecosystem, in case you didn't know. But there's a little pollinator Indy going through all these beautiful flowers. We're doing so well. I've been deadheading the roses because my sister Kimmy has asked me to. Except those over there. Those ones right here. But these ones, yellow roses. Of course, all these roses over here. I've been deadheading them, which basically just means when the flower of the rose is wilted, you just cut the end off, and then it'll grow again. So that's been my mornings out here. It's been very, very pleasant. Like I said, for the most part, you know. And look at these trees. They got little blooms on them. And of course, Banjo says good morning. Banjo! So anyway, I hope y'all are doing well. I texted my mom yesterday. I texted her, I can't remember when, but kind of later, saying she canceled the appointment. I said, what's the plan for tomorrow? She said she's got an appointment at 9 o'clock at the driver's license place. I don't know why. And she canceled Frida's appointment. For now, is what she said in the text. So, there's that. Not taking Frida to Austin to have a preliminary radiation. How does Frida handle the drive to Austin and back? See how things work out type situation. So that's been canceled for now. Kind of left it open-ended like that. So that's where Frida's at. That's where we're at. And for some reason, I thought Tracy's birthday was today was the 26th, which is Tracy's birthday, but Tracy's birthday is on the 26th, but that's tomorrow. So I thought Kimmy was supposed to be back today, but she's got one more day. in overseas in London, and which means we've got one more day over here. It's pretty far. Um, so anyway, I get one more day, I guess is what I'm saying. I thought Thursday was going to be the last day. Kimmy's supposed to get in around like 9 or 10 p.m. So, turns out that's tomorrow, not today. Which means I have one more day to finish Tracy's painting. I'm painting her a hummingbird. And I think she's gonna like it. What are you doing, Indy? Pollinator Indy. Took her to the McNay yesterday, so she's such a good dog. And as far as Banjo, I took him to back to the house, Rustler's Creek, so he was able to hang out with Frida and my mom and Tracy. So he's gotten his time out of the house too, in case you're wondering. And I told my mom that I guess I'll show you this background instead of all that stuff all in the house. And I told my mom yesterday that they're really good company. I never get lonely. Little pollinator Indy. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with y'all verbally about what's going on with Frida, or what's not going on with Frida. Been having a good time here. Like I said, for the most part. And yeah, just gonna take it easy again today. Another relaxing staycation day for me. And yeah, I guess that's about it. I haven't really been keeping up with politics this past week. Just scrolling through Twitter. Which is, again, what I'm allowed to see. So what Elon Musk is saying, how does Elon Musk explain that? So you can say, I'm not in the public square with all of these things, but especially Twitter, presently known as X. So from my perspective, it kind of seems that Elon Musk is blaming individual companies other than X, Tesla and SpaceX, about my situation of not being able to see what's going on. No, nothing. No PR company, no, what's the name of my business? Am I employed? Am I a volunteer, Elon? I don't see you posting about that. I just see posts alluding to other companies saying, oh, you know, stuff's going on with Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, but those things are like pictures. As far as a public square, going into a public space and then talking about current events, past events, all that stuff, that's Twitter. That's presently known as X. I can't see that. All I get are advertisements for NBA, MLB. Is that baseball? So why is X advertising for sports so much? That's odd. You got a whole sports section, but the For Me on Twitter, presently known as X, which again, is Elon saying he's not responsible for the fact that I'm not a part of the public square. I cannot see tweets about me. It's Wikipedia's individual company's fault. Elon and his acquisition of Twitter have absolutely nothing to do with that. Like I said, it's been mostly pleasant here. Mostly. So, Frida's radiation in Austin. It's only in Austin. They don't have one here in San Antonio. It's chemotherapy. They have a chemotherapy one, which is different than radiation for dogs. It is canceled today. I might go to the zoo, even though you see it's cloudy. It might rain. It rained this morning. My weather app on my phone says it's supposed to clear up. So, this afternoon, in an effort to avoid field trips at the zoo, I'm going to go to the zoo this afternoon. That's my plan. So, and as far as nobody recognizing me, except of course the managers at the San Antonio Aquarium, according to Elon, you shouldn't blame Elon. Don't have anything to do with it. And again, I'm guessing because of the tweets. Anyway, so I don't have much about politics on for y'all today, this week. So if there's any kind of political discussions you want to chat about, send them my way. Can y'all see that? Some birds flying. So, I can't see what my platform is. It's at a website. Which again, I'm sure that it's never trending on Twitter, has absolutely nothing to do with Elon and his acquisition of Twitter. Definitely nothing to do with Tesla or SpaceX. And the reusable Falcon 9. Anyway. If y'all have political discussions that you want to suggest, by all means, why don't you go ahead and drop a comment, because even though I can't see that, by all means, use my platform to expand the conversation. I certainly don't mind that. And like I said, I've mentioned, I think maybe just once on my social media, but I haven't copyrighted any of my stuff, as far as like if you're making a YouTube video or podcast or whatever. I have not been like, hey, people can't do that. It is my opinion, my decision, that people are going to have to pay me if they want to use any content that I have put out there. I have not done that. So I just want to repeat this April 25th, 2024, that I have been putting content out there since 2021, right? And before then, I don't have any access to that. Before 2021 and after. And according to Elon Musk, that's not his fault. He doesn't have anything to do with it. But anyway, have not seen one article with my name in it. Not one. Discussing me, acknowledging that I'm a public figure. But I just want to say, I'm not the one. I do not have a problem if you have a video clip, whatever, of stuff that I've put out there, my content that I've putting out there on my social media. if you've had any problems with that, that's not from me. And obviously, I'm going to have problems with that if that's been the case. Of course, if it's of a sexually explicit nature, obviously there's going to be issues, obviously. But if it's just the content, like I said, that I've put out there, it was my choice to put out there. Here's my phone. Here I am talking to y'all. I don't have, from what I can see and from what I can tell, I don't have any problems with that. Whether you're for me or against me, this is a big issue, what's going on with me. And it ties into a lot of things. So I put a funny tweet out, and all of a sudden not just that person who I tweeted at, but all of a sudden a whole group of people don't like me after that tweet. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? So what I'm trying to say is I'm not the one having issues or problems with people sharing my content, talking about my content, talking about me. I do not have those issues or problems. If you want to talk about me, talk, whatever. I would love to hear what y'all are saying. I would love to be part of that conversation. Especially using my name. Are you referring to me by name? This isn't some sort of something where I have to guess. You're talking about something, but you're talking about me too, and I have to guess. And if I guess wrong, I look bad. I look crazy. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is I'm not the one. If you've had an issue or problem, cannot refer to me by name. That's not for me. The situation is about control, and a part of that is keeping me from the reality in which we all live. For whatever reason, they're messed up. But I'm just saying, I'm not the one, I don't have an issue with y'all using my content for whatever. Except, of course, if it's of a sexually explicit nature. See, I just want to throw that out there. And obviously I'm going to have some problems. Include that into the running an entire business around me and not even speaking to me. Running an entire business around me and then trying to control everything around me. So I don't know where they get the authority to do all that, but obviously it's an issue. And obviously I'm going to have a problem with it. But I just want to make that public statement now. I wasn't planning on doing that, but here we are. So yeah. And obviously, I would like to know about if you've had any problems or situations and stuff like that. Because if it wasn't for them, stars, whoever's doing that, we probably would have already been able to have that conversation. Interview, dialogue. Dare I say debate. Anyway, good morning from my last full staycation day. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope to talk to y'all soon. And according to Elon Musk, he didn't have anything to do with it. Is what I'm inferring on the tweets, which again, I've already stated on my social media. It's not rocket science to have a certain amount of information available to me and then make statements according to that. Right? That's not rocket science. Anybody can do that. Anybody. It doesn't make you smart. It makes you scared and stupid. Anyway. With that being said, good morning. For my last full day here in the staycation. I haven't done selfies in a while. My arm's getting tired. Anyway, y'all have a good one. I will talk to y'all later. Nice chit chatting with y'all, or you know, me talking with, telling y'all, then y'all talks amongst yourselves type situation. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one.